Hello everybody, and welcome back to this series. This is episode 8 at this point. Now, for today's episode, I originally wanted to go tame a mammoth, and then I was like, well, to get it 100%, we probably are gonna need kibble. So I wanted to focus on kibble. Um, the easiest way to make kibble is with a bio grinder. Actually, is the easiest way. But however, the regular way is farming crops and all that stuff, and then um, cooking recipes together or items together. And then, as you can see here, you can create certain kibbles. Now, the thing with kibble is that like the basic kibble only works on the dinos that take basic kibble. However, if you take the highest kibble, extraordinary kibble, it works on everything below it as well. Um, Extraordinary kibble is not too easy to make. However, it's very easy to get if you just grind up beauties in a bio grinder. Um, and I looked for when we get a bio grinder, and we get a bio grinder before we get an industrial cooker. As you can see right here, the industrial cooker isn't until 89, whereas the grinder is on 85. So I think for today, what I want to do is get Uties. And I'm not talking about any high levels or anything, just one male, one female, so I can pop out eggs and create babies that I can grind up once I reach that level. I think the easiest way to go about this is find Uties that have babies, kill the parent, and just claim the baby. Once again, they're going to be very bad stats, but they're going to be uh, enough for at least some kibble. Now, yes, the more health a creature has, the more it will give in the bio grinder, because the bio grinder takes ticks basically, and every tick it gets resources, and the more health, the more ticks it takes to beat or to kill the dino. However, I don't think that's necessarily important for the start of this. What I wanted to start with, however, is making a refrigerator for all our consumables. I did make the electronics already. Let's see if we have enough of the rest. We don't. We need more crystal. We can probably get that real quick. Let's go find ourselves some crystal. I think we're just gonna head to the metal mountain I was at last episode, which is right in the middle of the redwoods. I am 100% sure that there's crystal there. Apart from that, I'm not 100% convinced, and I'm not about to just go look around in the Wild West. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back with the crystal. I figured there was no point in bringing you guys back when harvesting the crystal. I mean, nothing really happened. I just got to the mountain, grabbed some crystal, and left. Alright, let's see. Refrigerator. And now let's get the rest out here. There we go. Turn it on and build it. It's gonna help keep our consumables a lot from spoiling a lot better. Now, where do we put the fridge? I was considering putting it here. Sure. Alright. Let me turn this off. You're so unnecessarily loud. And then we pull consumables, berries we don't really care about, kibble, sure. Alright, so I pulled all my consumables. It's not a lot for now, but at least like the spoil timer is gonna be a lot better, as you can see on things like rare flowers, or on shadow steak, or meat jerky. It's just it stays good forever, especially since like I turn off the server if I'm not online, because I'm the only one playing on here. That stuff won't spoil unless I ever take it out. Let's see. The next thing I wanted to make was a grill, just to get rid of campfires and that slow cooking. So what do we need for a grill? We need 40 cementing paste, 200 metal, and 40 oil. I think we might have all of it. We do. And let's place the grill. You know what? We're placing the grill outside. You're not supposed to have a grill inside. We're gonna place the grill right here. Alright, now let's see. Do I have only raw meat? I wanted to actually turn this off. And then I wanted to go get some prime meat and make some prime meat jerky just in case I ever need it for recipes. Because you need to do that in a preserving bin, which I can also make right away now that I think about it. Preserving bin. We should have enough resources for that. And just to like show you why I want to already get that started, let me put this upstairs since I'm not really doing anything upstairs so far. But just to show you what a preserving bin does, it only works with spark powder. And then it stays on for, like, as you can see, 10 hours right now. But it works by putting normal meat or prime meat in here. And then it will slowly make... Oh, you need oil as well. So I need to put oil in here as well. Do we have oil to put in? I do. 43 oil. Okay. And now it will slowly make jerky. However, this takes forever. So I might as well just, like, start it now. Get some more oil as well. We'll see where I can get some of that. I think the snow might have some notes. And otherwise we need to go get in the ocean. But yeah, as you can see, that's not very fast. So you might want to start as soon as you can with making some jerky. To either make kibble with if you're going the route of making kibble. Or any other recipes it might use in the future. Alright, so next up, I'm going to go to the snow. And find some Uties that are... either missing their parent, or that I can murder the parent off and then claim them. So, I'll be back. Oh my god. Okay, I found a Utie that had a baby. That was that one right there. Oh, fuck. Now, I'm afraid we're not gonna be able to find the baby. Oh my god! By some miracle, we did. Alright. In the ball you go. Alright, we got one male Utie baby. Now let's hope we can find another one. And hopefully a female. I've been around the entire snow. As you can pretty much see. There's only one Utie I found with a baby, and that was that one. And it got murdered while I got distracted by birds that started attacking me. But luckily we found a baby. Alright, I'm gonna hope I can find a female now. Alright, I have found another baby Utie. I'm not sure about its gender yet. I couldn't see. However, it's so cold right now that even with full fur and ascendant fur gloves, I am freezing to death out here. Of course, it went away now. However, it's somewhere in here with his mom. It's a level 95, I think. Level 95 without a baby, but there's a second one. I know there is. Unless they killed it. But then I think the baby should still be here somewhere. Let's see. That's just one Utie. I forgot to mention this. Between episodes, I did some breeding, by the way. And this is a bird with all the best stats. And it's now imprinted. There's no mutations on it or anything yet. I kind of like the colors as well. But yeah, so this is now a better bird. For those of you who were wondering and saw that this was a lot better or looking different than the bird we had last episode. I still cannot find this Utie. This is a problem. I know there were two. But this... oh boy. Alright, I'll be back if I find it. I think we lost it. All because I was freezing to death and I had to go and get my health back up. That really sucks. Yeah, I'll continue looking and I'll bring you guys back when I find another baby. This has been awful. Alright, I found another one with a baby. It's somewhere in here. That's a mammoth. There's the Utie. Utie level 50 with a baby. Where's the baby? The baby's right here. That's just... It's another male. Do we care? My god, I wish that was a female. I've been looking for so long. It is full on daytime now on the game. Um I mean we could take it just so we can grind it later. The Yudi is dead. So where did that baby go? Wait, did the piranhas eat the baby? Oh no. I I think the baby. Oh no, wait. I saw it. Can you pick it up already? Wait, is that Yudi still alive? No, it's not. I'm sorry, little man, but there's no trace of your mother. Why are you not claimable? Okay, well, I guess we're not getting that baby. Alright, I'm like, God damn it, man. I'm continuing my search. Yes, I'll be back. Alright, I am giving up on the Yudi hunt for now. We are still 10 levels away from getting that grinder anyway. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just leave it be for now. I'll keep my eyes open even if I'm grinding off camera, just to make sure, like, if I find something, I'll bring it home so you guys know the plan. We did now get some oil, which I also wanted to get, which is... that should be plenty for now. Which is right here on the map if you guys are curious. But I'm pretty sure oil is littered all over the place within within the snow. I'm sorry, my brain is fried. I've been looking for like probably over an hour for like a baby. We got one, of course, but and then I found another one that we lost. And then the last one we couldn't claim. It was a male, so it didn't really matter. Like, I didn't need that one, but the fact that we couldn't claim it was still weird. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back to base, and I'm going to regroup real quick and see what we can do. I did find, along my search, a level 150 baryonyx. However, that one needs kibble to get 100% tame. If I use prime fish meat, that's not gonna... it's gonna be 80% or something, which is not very good. It's gonna lose a lot of levels, which I don't want on a max level baryonyx. I was planning on taming some other creatures, like a frog, for example, so maybe we can start doing some caves. A frog I especially want um, for that cave in the redwoods. It's littered with bugs, so it gives a shit ton of cementing paste if you do that with a bug, so or with a frog. So I wanted to get a frog for that, and then besides that, I think I want to get a baryonyx for the other caves and just level or mutate the crap out of it. I don't know about you guys. I have a love for just making myself as overpowered as possible. Uh, which oh, which these potions that I like, the mod with the potions, these are gonna help me mutate stuff a lot quicker. It's nothing you can do normally. This is just gonna save me a whole lot of time in mutating, right? Like, for example, if I want 240 mutations on melee, you can technically do that. Maybe on official, you might get to the level cap. I'm not playing on official. I don't give a crap about the level cap. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, you can technically mutate a dino to have a stat that goes up to 252 or 254, I'm pretty sure. I think at 255, anything over 255, it will cancel out. So it won't, your mutation pretty much won't count anymore. So if you do 250, 240, whatever, those stats all count. And I like that. Like, I would love to just make a baryonyx and make it as strong as it can be, by getting it, getting it, breeding it, and then mutating it as much as I can, and then maybe even this is something I have never played around with yet, but maybe even work on some genes on it. We get the gene scanner at level 88 is when we get the gene scanner and the gene station. It's something I've never played around with, so I would really love to go play around with that a little bit. All right, I've decided that I'm gonna tame the baryonyx. The baryonyx only needs regular kibble. We can make that. We have that one right here. It is cooked meat jerky, which we got a few of, and we've been preparing that upstairs for a bit now. One regular dinosaur egg. I'm gonna have to look into what dinosaur lays regular eggs. Well, eggs fall into that group. Oh, long grass and saffroot. So we're gonna build a greenhouse for that real quick, and then we need water. We got water, and we need well, to grow things, we're gonna need poop, a lot of poop. So for that, I was gonna get a Phiomia real quick and just tame it up while we build a greenhouse. So I'm gonna find a Phiomia and just drop it into our cage real quick, knock it out, and then I'm gonna show you what kind of great creatures Phiomias are for farming, because everyone thinks you need a dung beetle, which, you know, they're great because they make stuff into fertilizer. But if you just have a bunch of poop, you don't really need the fertilizer, because poop goes on or sticks around for a while. Like, I've never had to really use fertilizer. I've never been reliant on fertilizer. Ooh. So yes, I'm gonna get a Phiomia and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got a Phiomia back home. Um, Time to knock this baby out. It's only level 100. The level of this creature doesn't really matter. Now the nice thing is, like, it doesn't need to be caged because it's passive. But the nice thing is it can't run away at least. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna be waiting for this thing to tame and building a greenhouse real quick. Okay, so I had some dinner. Our little shit factory grew up. Or grew up. Got tamed. Let's make our... God damn it. Let's make our little greenhouse. Can we... Hold up. Let me see if this is possible with a greenhouse. Okay, so greenhouse rooms do not have an alternate option for the half ramps. Now, I realized one thing, and that is that water is going to be interesting, to say the least. Since we cannot, we don't have unlimited water, we just have the tanks. Let's see. Crop plots. Just make the large ones. I want 4 of them. Alright, let's get some berry seeds. Or not berry seeds, but I don't think we have any of the seeds we need. No, these are just berry seeds. Alright, let's see what we can get. Alright, let's see what we got. We got saffroot seeds. We need that. You have anything else? Citronal, we need that too. Long grass, we need that too. And I don't think we got rock carrots yet. No, we do not. Let's just go plant these seeds, because how long are they? 15 minutes. We got a little bit of time to farm some more. Alright, and we got some rock carrot seeds. Nice. Alright, let's take this back to base. And let's plant it. And then I'm also gonna show you... Okay, so our inventory is pretty empty right now. Let's go get some more berries. Why a Phiomia is just that good for farming. Alright, so if you take a Phiomia and you just... Let me see. Stim berries. if you just give it a lot of stimberries, just force feed it to him, his food will drop. However, as you can hear, it poops a lot. Here, there you go. 26, and I think it's a large. Yeah, a medium. 26 medium feces. So now we just go to the thing, which it is greenhouse, it's irrigated. It's all irrigated, but not very much. Is that because the water's out? Let me see. No, the water's doing fine. I think it's just slowly irrigating. Do we have a shovel on us? Alright, now as you can see, if we hit it with a shovel, we increase the growth of the crop plot. So we hit this with a shovel. There you go, we got a 30% bonus. And we hit this one. Alright, so let's put the rock carrot into here. Or citronal, that's fine too. And fill it up with poop. And that should just be good for a while. Let's put the long grass in here and fill it up with poop. Put the rock carrot in here and also fill that up with poop. Which we're gonna need more of, which is fine. Like I said, it's so easy and you don't need a Phiomia or a Phiomia. No, you don't need a dung beetle for it. And dung beetles aren't too difficult to get. Did something just attack? Oh, yes. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm knocked out. Alright, well, I'll be back. I hate Trudons, man. They deal so much torpor. I also hate that, like, humans, or, like, your player character just passes out with half a torpor bar, where everything else needs a full torpor bar. I get it, I guess, but I also am like, why do we have the whole torpor bar if we only need to have half filled to get us knocked out? I guess. I don't know. It's kind of strange to me. All right, another 22 should do. There we go. So now we just wait for this to grow, and once this is grown, I think we should be fine. The water is doing fine. Yeah, after this is grown, I think we should be good to start making some kibble and tame the baryonyx. Right? Or is there anything else we need? Regular kibble. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna look into the eggs. Alright, so I did some research and turns out that like an ankylo, for example, those are regular eggs, but Argentavis are large eggs. And the major difference in recipes for the either regular kibble or superior is sap, which isn't something that's too hard to get. Yeah, I'm prime meat jerky, but like overall also that with a grill, not too hard to get. We're already making some prime meat jerky up here. Let's see. We got one. Yeah, that's not going very fast. Oh, the spark powder's out. Okay, wait, hold on. Can we make more? Or do we have more? Yes, we do. Alright, let's just make sure we also make some more. Yeah, that should do for a little bit. Alright, and let's make a tree platform. Do we make that in here? No, I think we need to make that in the smithy. Man, these are expensive. Holy crap. Hold on. Can we make one? Do I have enough cementing paste? No, I do not. I'm missing 510 cementing paste. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get us another Anki, a female Anki, so we can make eggs and use that for regular kibble. We are not currently in a stage where I'm gonna be able to get a lot of cementing paste really quick, unless we tame a frog, which I was gonna do, but I might save that for next episode, since this episode has already been taking a very long time, unexpectedly. Alright, so I tamed another Anki, and the good thing about kibble is it takes both normal eggs and fertilized eggs. So I just put them to breeding and I'm farming some eggs. Are these grown yet? As you can see, by the way, like, it's been like an hour or two at this point, and the poop is still doing fine. Like, only one piece of poop is gone. So yes, poop is just fine, especially for single player or like a server that you turn off when you're not online. Uh, it's fine. Like, I get it for servers and stuff, it might be better, but regardless, this is fine for me. Let's get rid of that guy before he comes and messes with our base. Okay, so now I was editing the episode while I was waiting, and it turns out we're already at like nearly 30 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do is call the episode there. I still need to wait for the plants to grow. It looks like they're fully grown. There's just nothing in there to collect yet. So I'm waiting for that to happen. And then the next episode, we can go tame that baryonyx. There's a new trap design that I've seen that I want to try out. So that's what we're going to try out next episode. But yes, next episode we'll tame the berry. We're going to make kibble. This episode was a little bit of a mess. I'm sorry. It was all over the place. I still hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode with the berry tame. All right. Bye-bye.